Hello everyone. My name is Divya Muralidharan, a delivery lead for several large-scale patient services implementations for clients in North America. A couple of years ago, I hosted a live session where we discussed about how Accenture brings Salesforce talent from the market to our workplace and the opportunities available for Salesforce practitioners globally within Accenture. Today, I'm back with another exciting edition where we will be talking about how Accenture and Salesforce together have been leading the digital transformation journey during and post the pandemic, and also how the organization's commitment to sustainability is helping client businesses deliver financial value with societal and environmental impact. We will also be discussing how this paves way for different types of roles within our ecosystem. But before I get to that, I want to take a moment to talk about the Salesforce practice here at Accenture. Accenture continues to be Salesforce's #1 global partner and a leader in designing, implementing, and driving transformational experiences using Salesforce solutions. With over 29,000 skilled workforce globally, 40,000 plus Salesforce certifications, the maximum number of certified technology architects outside Salesforce, and over 1,500 plus implementations for global enterprises across all industries, we take immense pride in calling ourselves the most strategic partner for Salesforce. Accenture has 17 global innovation centers and hubs, including the one in the Salesforce Tower at San Francisco, where we work side by side with clients to ideate, rapidly prototype, and scale products and services for the digital economy. In summary, we're just not the most strategic partner, but we're the most innovative partner for Salesforce. On that note, let me introduce the panel for today's discussion. Three able leaders who bring unique technology vision and market perspective to our Salesforce business group. Allow me to introduce you to them. Tarun Patnaik, the Salesforce Business Group Lead, Advanced Technology Centers, and the North America Salesforce Business Group Lead for Advanced Technology Centers in India. Sachin Shinde, the Europe Salesforce Business Group Lead for Advanced Technology Centers India, and Manish Sharma, the Salesforce Business Group Lead for Advanced Technology Centers in India. Welcome Tarun, Sachin, and Manish for joining us today, and let me kickstart today's discussion with the first question to Manish. Manish, the last 2 years have been unprecedented in many ways. COVID is far from over yet, and all of us, including our clients, are still adjusting to the new normal ways of working. Our strong partnership with Salesforce has enabled Accenture to create mission-critical solutions during COVID, and these have touched many lives positively. Would you like to share a few details about how Accenture, and in specific our Salesforce Business Group, responded to this crisis situation?
Thanks, Divya. It's a great question. I think pandemic brought in several different challenges. Initial part was more about managing the situation in health and public services. Contact tracing became a very critical mandate. And Accenture worked with several health agencies and deployed our contact tracing solutions for them. On the business side, it was critical for our clients to ensure that they continue to interact and service their customers, even when the employees were not able to report to work. Our AI-driven chatbots on Salesforce help our clients divert several requests from customers to these bots and address their queries. Now, with vaccination being available, it was important for our public and health agencies to roll them out effectively, covering the most vulnerable population first and then roll out to the others. Our vaccine management solution helped our clients roll out vaccinations to millions of citizens. We also work with corporates who are planning to return to work and partnered with Salesforce on their work.com solution, which we rolled out successfully to several clients. While the pandemic subsided, we believe that environment and the challenges our clients face pre-pandemic and now are quite different. We continue to partner with them and leverage Salesforce and help them address some of these challenges.
Thank you, Manish. That was very insightful. Moving on, Sachin, one of the key organizational changes that Accenture as a firm did in the last year is how we align our businesses to the three geographies, North America, Europe, and growth markets, instead of operating groups, thereby bringing us closer to the markets and our customers. As the Europe lead for Salesforce Business Group, how has the growth in the last 1 year been? And do you see any unique industry trends in Europe, Sachin?
Thanks, Divya. In the beginning of calendar year 2020, Accenture organized its market-leading capabilities into four services: strategy and consulting, interactive, technology, and operations. The company manages its business through three geographic markets: North America, Europe, and growth markets, instead of the earlier operating groups. But we continue to go to market by industry and have been expanding our global industry programs. Growth has been spectacular in FY21. The Europe Salesforce group at ATCI, for example, grew by more than 65%, and the outlook for FY22 is very positive as well. Interestingly, not only have we grown in market units where growth has been slow in previous years, but since last year, we're also seeing very good growth across most of our industries like life sciences, consumer goods, CMT, financial services, industrial equipment, resources, utilities, and also health and public services. Thus, I think the growth has been all round. That is, it has been in markets, in all the industry areas, and also all the various Salesforce products that we work on.
Thank you, Sachin. I think that was very insightful to understand how the growth has been in this pandemic situation in Europe and also how we've aligned to our new organizational goals at Accenture. So thank you so much for that insight. Tarun, every business today is talking about sustainability. As an organization, Accenture has made a sustainability value promise to achieve net zero emission by 2025 and 100% recycling of e-waste. Earlier this year, while the pandemic was raging, Accenture announced a strategic tie-up with Salesforce aimed at helping organizations build sustainability into their DNA by changing how we think and behave. Do you want to elaborate on this partnership and what we're doing specifically with Salesforce on sustainability?
Hey, thanks, Divya. Very relevant question. Sustainability is the new era. And as responsible business leaders, we understand that sustainability is now a business imperative and not a choice anymore. All stakeholders, including customers, our employees, investors, and government leaders, expect businesses to play a responsible role in taking tangible action on sustainability. For example, there is an increasing trend where consumers are choosing more responsible, green delivery compared to the traditional delivery, right? Governments are taking measures to subsidize green products. The combination of Accenture Sustainability Service, Salesforce Sustainability Cloud, and Customer 360 will definitely bring sustainability to the forefront, and in fact, more specifically to the front office, and provide leaders visibility into historical and real-time environmental, social, and governance data. Accenture, in fact, is helping our clients to integrate Salesforce Sustainability Cloud into their business strategies, operating models, technologies, and core processes and systems with industry-specific requirements and develop a sustainability insight that can scale across organization and their entire ecosystem. Accenture and Salesforce will be working together to expand the platform and services to track and analyze the broader ESG metrics from water and waste management to diversity and inclusion. We are working with multiple clients as we speak to help them provide a 360-degree view of their corporate environmental impact to help them measure and manage their carbon footprint and transparency report investor-grade climate data. With this, companies will be able to track, measure, and act on a range of sustainability initiatives, including reporting on carbon usage, supporting customer engagements, creating positive consumer experiences, meeting regulatory requirements, and developing new business models.
This is brilliant, Tarun, to understand that our partnership with Salesforce also includes a sustainability imperative now. It's amazing to know that. Manish, we talked about how Salesforce continues to be at the forefront of digital transformation for clients to be a sustainable business. Now, this creates ample learning opportunities for our people. According to you, what kind of roles and skills do you now see in demand currently and also futuristically?
I think what the clients are looking for is an accelerated digital transformation, and they want Salesforce to drive this. So they want Salesforce for not just a CRM solution, but something that covers front office, mid office, and integrates tightly with the back office. It is a face of digitalization for many clients as they enable their customers, their partners, their employee to leverage the power of Salesforce. And I think this would require people, who can evangelize things around Salesforce platform, functional and business consultants. We need platform architects, who can deliver creative solutions leveraging Salesforce. And one of the most interesting thing is that now, since the world has already witnessed that the virtual works and the virtual teams across the globe can collaborate together. So we are seeing many of these so-called top of the V roles being played by our teams in India. And across the Salesforce ecosystem, there's a strong demand, and Salesforce has grown so much. Whether it's traditional front office, whether it is Sales Cloud or the Service Clouds of the world, or if you look at the mid office, which comes in like CPQ, etc., and of course the core platform itself, the Salesforce platform, the Lightning web components, etc. Another important aspect is that Salesforce has a strong focus on industry clouds now. Now, erstwhile Velocity being there, you've got Health Cloud, Financial Services Clouds. So clients are very keen to leverage the new features and which are very specific to their industry, to the function area, and see how they can be leveraged and brought into their implementations as well.
Thanks, Manish. I think this would have given our viewers a great insight into what kind of roles are available in Accenture, and if they come and join us, what they can expect, to work on. So this is amazing news, Manish. Sachin, we just heard Manish talk about the kind of roles and skills that are and will be in demand in the future. Now, how are we preparing for this talent transformation within our group?
So, Divya, we strongly believe that talent is what will continue to lead Accenture into the future. We have a diverse talent pool and boundaryless career opportunities. We also welcome people across all disciplines, whether be it technical and functional, and are confident that we will be able to enable compelling career journeys for all of them. We have state-of-the-art learning interventions that are defined by role and cater to an individual's educational and experience background, ensuring synergies as we scale for success. We continue to make a lot of investment into our training programs across disciplines and levels, which includes creation of curated learning paths for Salesforce practitioners, as well as other technology practitioners who wish to take up Salesforce as a career. There is relentless focus on upskilling and cross-skilling within the teams. We've also adapted our hiring strategy and are now recruiting both from Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. Our focus on hiring talent directly from universities and colleges continues unabated. We have tied up with educational institutions and Salesforce to create learning paths for these engineering graduates before and after they join Accenture. We also focus on providing experienced mentorship and guidance for lateral hires and engineering graduates. Thus, I think our overall focus on talent will be key for our success in the coming years.
Oh, that's great, Sachin. Again, as I said, for viewers who are watching this, we have now given them an understanding of the kind of roles that are available in Accenture and how, even if you're not from a Salesforce background, how we are able to cross-skill and upskill and bring them and work on some of these amazing transformational projects. So thanks a lot, Sachin. That's great insight. Tarun, the Salesforce industry clouds are accelerating clients' digital initiatives, especially during this global pandemic crisis like no other. Accenture, with our innovation mindset and vast industry experience, has built 26 industry certified solutions. Now, with the dual roles that you play, what kind of new industry trends are you seeing in general with respect to the platform? And specifically, if you want to throw light on North America, over to you.
A great question, Divya. Let me break my response into two parts. On the Salesforce platform trends, COVID-19 has certainly amplified the concept that the customer experience is a direct reflection of employee experience. And Salesforce continues to play a critical role from a platform standpoint in companies' digital transformation as they adapt to the condition created by the pandemic. Overall, we have seen the business companies prioritize employee and customer engagement. This year, we also saw safety and trust emerging as a new essential dimension of this relationship. We are also dealing with the millennial consumers, as you know, in the era of Cloud 3.0, and which essentially means work anywhere, where Slack from Salesforce platform product suite will emerge as the system of engagement. focus on sustainability efforts across organization emerging as the key technology priority for even the IT organization. And of course, last but not the least, the hyperforce to scale rapidly and securely. Organizations of all sizes and industries are embracing initiatives that enable them to meet complex human needs with investment in several key areas like personalized customer journeys, the data privacy, enterprise AI, employee safety. Companies are also accelerating their investment in end-to-end Salesforce integration for deeper digital engagement and innovation. Then to your question on what are the industry trends that we observe, the top industries where we will continue to see growth are communications, telco, high-tech, focusing morely on B2B sales digitization and field service transformation. In healthcare and public services, clients are leveraging Salesforce industry public sector solution, Health Cloud for personalized journey for patients, members, and care teams. And one of the emerging trends that I would like to highlight is care from anywhere. And in products industry, we also see customers are engaging via digital channels and creating rich data profile that could benefit the entire business. Salesforce, in fact, is doubling down on customer journey solutions, expanding their capabilities with acquisition like Dataroma, Crocs, and Tableau. These acquisitions expand Salesforce AI and reporting capabilities by integrating internal and external data sources to cross-tab and visualize complex real-time data.
That was amazing, Tarun, to know, what the future looks like for Salesforce. Thank you, Tarun, Sachin, and Manish for that insightful discussion today. What exciting times it is to be a part of the Salesforce ecosystem now more than ever. Salesforce is one of the largest and fastest growing platforms at Accenture, and the Salesforce Business Group attracts and retains the best talent in the industry. The IDC report says that Salesforce and its ecosystem of partners will create 9.3 million new jobs and over $1.6 trillion in new businesses revenue worldwide by 2026. With our innovation mindset driving our business, a work environment that truly promotes and appreciates inclusion and diversity, our strategic partnership with Salesforce driving the sustainability imperative, our continued focus on transforming our talent and people initiatives, the Salesforce Business Group in Accenture fosters a culture of continuous learning and growth opportunities. If you are an aspiring Salesforce practitioner watching this, what are you waiting for? Accenture is the place to start and grow your career. Come join us and be a part of the Salesforce Ohana here at Accenture.